Hi, how are
Thank you
you?
so much for taking time to talk
My
elemental with me
pleasure.
today.
It's such a pleasure to talk about elemental any day.
So I saw the movie. It's funny, it's
Oh,
beautiful, and of course I cried.
of course.
Darn Pixar.
I know. Darn it. Me too. Me too. I cried.
But I love, love, love Cinder. She's so
Oh,
funny.
yes.
I just her whole attitude, from the sniffing out the love to her taking on
Mm.
the water doorman guy. I
Oh,
loved it. She
thank
was
you.
like, and then at the end when she was being a little shady, when Wade shows up, she's like, I don't know who that is. What are you talking about? I loved her. So when you got this script, what did you think about it? Like, what made you excited to join this project?
Oh my goodness. I could not believe my great fortune that Peter Son, who's the director, and he's the creator of this show, um, and he is a master. I mean, for the past 20 years, if you've seen anything Pixar, you've seen Peter's work somehow. That he had created this work and he had based the character of Cinder on his mom because it's a very personal story to him. He's the son of Korean immigrants. So I had to pinch myself. To this day, I have to pinch myself. I feel so honored that he chose me to voice for his mom because he, thank God and God bless her soul, felt that there are certain characteristics that my voice shares with his mom's voice. Thank God and bless her. Did I say that enough? And so yeah, so he came to me. We had a Zoom meeting, and it must have been an audition because we went through the entire script during that meeting, and I don't remember if it was that night or the next day when I found out that I would be playing her. And to this day, I'm just amazed, amazed.
What did you think when you first saw her, like actually animated? Because the animation is incredible in this film. The
The
way they
animation's
move and
incredible.
flow, it's insane.
What I saw was a short little fiery drawing, and
Mhm.
it had nothing to do with the stunning design of all of these elements and the fire elements. Like, oh, sorry, are you kidding me? These are fire. They're not, it's not like a match on fire or a piece
Mhm.
of wood on fire. It's a fire person, and they're emitting light all the time, and they're moving all the time. Their little noses are moving. It's just a magnificent feat of mastery. So I was amazed when I saw it. It was not, I mean, when I saw it, just really didn't hit me until I saw it. Because yes, I was amazed. Peter's so wonderful. He's like everything that's wonderful about humanity. So is Denise Ream, the producer. And so it was incredible to walk into a studio, and it wasn't the Pixar studio. It was a studio that, because I live in Southern California, so I couldn't go up every time. And so it was a studio that they'd rented, and I just see them on Zoom, and they were lovely people, and it was amazing, and it's work, and I'm so amazed. But it wasn't until I saw the film and saw the Disney arm and the Pixar little um, uh, light that, and then it opens and you see these elements, and I was just stunned by the beauty of it. Oh, and the sound. Oh, the
Yes.
sound.
Yes. It was just, I could geek out, I think, just about the animation and the sound and the score and like the little details like all day long. And the story is incredible too. But yes, the animation is just like jaw dropping.
There's just
Um,
not a piece of it that's not incredible. The
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I know you mentioned Peter was saying how Cinder was based on his mother and stuff, but did you find yourself also relating to Cinder in any way?
Absolutely. Oh, totally. First of all, let me just tell you that Cinder, of all the characters that I've played, and I've been around for a while, Cinder is the first time I've played myself. She is completely 1000% me. I'm a matchmaker. My friends hate that I'm a matchmaker. They yell at me constantly. Cinder's very good at it, and she boasts about all these matches that she's made. I have not made a single good match, but I keep trying. I meddle, but I meddle because I love people and I want to help. So Cinder's just me. She's my alter ego, and she's round and she's fiery and she's yummy and beautiful. And she looks kind of like my mom.
I love that. Yes, her matchmaking. Well, maybe now that you've played her, your matchmaking will get like some good luck to it now. Yeah, exactly. Maybe you'll gain a new
Yes,
sense.
exactly. A new sense. Yes. From
So
your mouth to God's ears. Go
there
on.
you go. Were you able to record it all with the other cast members? You were just saying you were in a different studio, but were you able to either over Zoom or something to work together at all, or was it all like
No,
one-on-one?
this all speaks to the brilliance and mastery of Peter Son as a director as well. It's all he's the common denominator. We haven't met, and we never. So we all went in at different times, and Peter would guide us, and because he knew what he's looking for, and he knew the energy and the back and forth banter that he's looking for. So it was all Peter's guidance that created. And wasn't it amazing that you really feel like we are talking to each other? It's all
Definitely. I
Peter.
mean, it's a bummer that you couldn't record, but yeah, that
I
chemistry,
know.
it
Oh,
comes across like
yeah,
regardless. So yeah,
cool.
wow.
Oh my God.
Uh,
And to me, Catherine O'Hara, are you kidding? But I'm just so amazed to be on the same screen as her with my voice. Happy. I'm happy. I won't ask any more, God. Thank you.
you have done both live action and voice work before in the past. Do you have a preference for one or the other? Do you find one to be more fun?
Definitely voice work is more fun because with live action, there's so many moving parts that you have to hone in and control, especially in front of the camera. Whereas with the voice, you can be as, I mean, you have to stay a specific limit from the microphone, but other than that, your facial expressions and movements
Mhm.
can be all over the place, and it's great. It's great fun.
I feel like I like to move my hands a lot, so I feel like I'd probably do better that way too, because
Right,
I'd just be like, I'm
right.
over the place.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything interesting about the elements or just Pixar's process in general working on this? I almost feel like it's you need a chemistry lesson going into it because
Right, you
you
needed
have
a
all the
chemistry
different
lesson for sure.
reactions and the physics and all this other stuff.
The Pixar did all that on their own. I just went in and did the voice, but watching it, it just made me so happy. It's like the best of humanity, even though they're not humans, they're elements. But it's a universal story about connecting with people that we're different from, and it's a universal immigrant story, no matter what country you're in. Element cities, it's not any specific country. It's inspired by different countries and different great cities of various countries. But it was just so wonderful to see the elements and to see the best of humanity, the humanity's best. Made me happy because
Yes.
there's so much that makes me unhappy. So this was just, it was just 90 minutes of just pure joy and happiness, and that music of Thomas Newman. Oh my God. Oh my
Mhm.
God. And the voices. Oh, my daughter who plays Ember, Leah Lewis. Oh my God, what a voice. Mamadou Athey who plays Wade. What a voice. The Bernie who plays my husband. What a voice. Catherine O'Hara. Everyone. Their voices. Ah,
I feel like everyone sounds
everyone.
perfect. Perfect.
Everyone. Everyone. Yeah. I'd have to go
Like,
through the cast list to tell you one by one. We don't have enough time. Perfect.
yeah, agreed. All right. So
Wendy.
last question, because I know you're gonna have to run soon. It's gonna be a fun one. So I know you love Cinder. I mean, who doesn't? And I have red hair. I relate to the fire element myself. But if
Right.
you could be any other element in Element City, what would it be and why?
Toot toot. Because I'm just in love with Wendy and what she did with the air. So I'd say air, that puffy pink character
I
that
feel like air
Wendy
would,
covered.
yeah, air would be cool because then you
Right.
can kind of float around and travel
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
do your own
Yeah.
thing.
That would be fun.
That's
I
great.
wouldn't
Well,
want to be water because I'm already pretty sappy and I get silly. Thank you. Air.
That's fair. It did seem like all the water ones were very emotional.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I love the film. I can't wait for everybody else to see it. And
Thank you
I
so
hope to see
much.
Cinder.
Absolutely.
I hope to see you back as Cinder in the future.
Thank you so much. And I hope that our friends watch this on the big screen. It's made for the big screen experience. You'll
Great.
thank me later.